Today we're going to prep our cardboard to be our loom. So you need your art kit for this. And there is a paper that looks like this and a piece of cardboard. So in your kit, there's also some paint, white paint in a baggie. And what you need to do first is you need to use that white paint to paint the cardboard back and front so it doesn't bend. The reason we're painting it back and front is that way we're prepping it so that way we could draw our paint on it and our colors will be more vibrant. You can do this cutting part before painting it if you'd like to. For cutting, what you need to do is each of the vertical up and down marks, you're going to draw a short line. The line that goes across from one side to the other is where you stop cutting. That's why I said stop cuts here. So you're cutting the short little lines that are evenly spaced on both ends, and you shouldn't go any farther than that long horizontal line that you drew. Remember, this is the back where I am drawing. Cuts are going to go through, so it doesn't matter really which side you're cutting on, but it would be helpful to look at the lines. Your cuts don't have to be perfect. They're going to be holding the strings later on for our weaving, so they need to be at least deep enough to hold a piece of yarn. Now, once you have your loom cut, or like I said, you could also decorate afterwards, remember that the middle of your cardboard is not going to be seen because we're going to weave over it. So we're going to be painting the other side that doesn't have these lines, because this is the back where all of our mark making is. We're going to paint this side to be decorative, concentrating really on the outside. You don't really need this loom guide anymore after this, so you can use this piece of paper with the guide on it as your mess mat. It is up to you how you want to cover your cardboard with decorations. You can do a combination of marker and paint. You could do just marker, you could do just paint. But remember, we're really only going to see the outside edges. So if you do put something in the middle, remember that it is going to be covered. So I'm doing a quick design. And I totally am okay with the middle part being covered. All right, so if you decide to do some painting, remember you should first prime your board with white and then you can paint on top of it. If you're using these paints, these are kind of like watercolor. You're going to dip your brush in water and then you're going to rub it using the side of your brush. You're going to need to rub it quite a few times to activate the dried paint, and look how I'm using the side of my brush and not pushing down from the top. These are going to be reusable, so remember at the end, do not throw these away. They still have paint on them that we'll use for different projects. Your white paint, because it is water soluble, also might smudge a little bit, so keep your designs kind of loose, have big colors. The white was there first to kind of make these colors pop out more. But like I said before, if you want to just draw, you can draw. If you want to paint, you can paint. But cover the complete front of your loom with a design. Now, if you use the paint today, we need to put it away. So you need a paper towel and you're going to blot it, which means you're going to lie a paper towel or a tissue on top of it and pat it dry the best you can. So you're not rubbing it, you're just patting it. Once you wait a little bit, you can then put these back into the baggie where they came from, so that way we can use them again. So put them back into your art supplies. Do not throw them away. Next week I'm going to show you how we're going to string our loom. If you didn't get the supplies, you should get them soon, so that way you can do this. Let me know if you have any questions. But like I said, next week we will learn how to make our warp and we will learn how to start doing our weaving. And then each week we will learn a different kind of weaving, interlocking. We'll learn how to do box color and we will learn how to make fringe and pom-poms. So we will have a certain amount of strings we do a week, and I'll show you some options of how to fill your weaving.